This is Jennifer Sias, and I'm vodcasting today from the campus of Marshall University in Huntington, West Virginia.
What is my mom planning to do to help make college more affordable for people? And one thing I'm really proud of my mom for talking about is higher education, accessibility, and affordability. So that she's not just talking about college affordability, but also graduate school affordability, something that is distinctive to her plan. So what is she proposing? Well, the Pell Grant maximum now is $5,400 for a student. And it's $5,400 because of legislation my mom helped write that the president finally signed in the autumn that raised the Pell Grant level and made for the first time Pell Grants available to students in the summer. This year will be the first time that people can receive Pell Grant dollars to go to school in the summer. But my mom thinks that's only the first step in a sweeping change in what we need to do to make sure that college is really affordable. So she would double the Pell Grant level to $10,800 and expand eligibility so that more people could apply for and receive Pell Grants. And she would double the existing tax credit for families to $3,500 per student per year and make that available not only for college but also for graduate school so that families and individuals can better use their own money to help pay for school. She would expand AmeriCorps, something I'm really proud of my dad for starting. So to expand opportunities for public service so that more people can participate in AmeriCorps to earn money to go to college or graduate school. So you could earn up to $10,000 per year for up to 2 years, so a total of $20,000 tax-free to help pay for college or graduate school. And then one thing that's distinctive about what my mom's proposing is to have the government get back into the business of direct student lending for college and graduate school. And that's really personal to my mom because when she went to law school, she borrowed money at 2% from the federal government. I know people sometimes say 2%, but she did. She borrowed money at 2% from the federal government. And then, as importantly, she was able to pay off her loan as a percentage of her income when she got out of law school. So she never had to pay more than 15% of her disposable monthly income in helping to pay off her loan. That was really important because that enabled her to not only fulfill her dream of going to law school, but then also fulfill her dream of going to work for the Children's Defense Fund on behalf of abused and neglected kids. Something she never could have done if she had to worry just about paying off her loan. So having the federal government get back into direct federal lending and then enabling people to pay back their loans through income contingency repayment plans again will help ensure that all of our dreams are more accessible. It's also good for us as taxpayers because people are more likely to pay back their loans when they can afford them. And she's committed to getting rid of the FAFSA form because it should never be difficult to apply for aid. So that if you're and this is something she's trying to get done already in the Senate. So that if you're applying for aid on your behalf, or your parents are applying for aid on your behalf, you can just check a box on your tax form, and the government will send you the level of aid that you qualified for. That's also good for us as taxpayers because it costs literally billions of dollars every year to print and administer and process the FAFSA forms. Nothing about that equation is good for anyone. We certainly don't want to be discouraging people from applying for aid. And that will also enable us to move away from the predatory student loan companies. It'll be easy to apply for federal aid and there'll be federal aid dollars there to apply for. But what I think is most progressive about what my mom is proposing is to say to people, if you're willing to do a public interest job when you get out of school, if you're willing to be a nurse or a teacher or a doctor in a rural area or a volunteer firefighter, community health worker, community police officer, that service itself will count as payment in kind to help you pay off your loans. And then if you have any debt after 20 years, that debt will be forgiven.
I'm Jennifer Sias, and this has been a vodcast from the campus of Marshall University, Huntington, West Virginia.